News with Gina.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, normally I wouldn't start here, but since we're just going to wrap up some of the Super Bowl news, guards at the Santa Rita jail in California say they dashed prisoners' plans for a boozy little Super Bowl when they confiscated all of the ingredients used to make Jailhouse alcohol, a.k.a. pruno. I mean, just they said it was over 20 giant trash bags. A photo posted on Instagram, which we're looking at by Alameda County Sheriff's Office on Saturday, shows about 24 officers standing behind at least 20 bags of what the sheriffs called illegally made Jailhouse alcohol from juice and fruit. One bag appears to be full of oranges. Who knows what's in the rest? The sheriff posts, quote, "There will be no Super Bowl party at Santa Rita Jail tomorrow. Good work by our team on duty today." The bust was made the day before the game, and what a bum out, man.
But
don't be proud of that.
A couple things. If you can get married in jail and you can have conjugal visits in jail, then you can get drunk in jail.
This is ingenuity, man.
And also, what are you going to do? Like, oh, he's going to drive that bus filled with children later on today. Like, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to take an extra piss.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
We made pruno one time on the morning show. It's horrible. And what I heard on, Brian Suit said this on the air today. Sometimes when you don't have another way to ferment it, they will just spit into it because the yeast from your mouth ferments it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
I'm getting notes of tooth decay.
Yeah.
Gingivitis.
Yeah.
Was that a metal filling?
It's notes of skull.
So this has swept Twitter in the last day or two. I have been very, very curious following this, seeing where it goes. And now it's making mainstream news. Do not know if you guys have heard this. Amber Heard has been caught on tape admitting she hit Johnny Depp during their relationship. You know, the relationship that she wrote a statement about, being a survivor of domestic abuse because of him. And well, that might not totally be the story. So in the 2015 audio published by Britain's Daily Mail, the actress confesses to getting physical with him and pelting him with pots and pans and vases. He's very calm during the whole thing. Yeah. So
wasn't there footage of him throwing something at her?
He was kind of drunk and smashed one of his kind of swiped one of his wine bottles.
Right.
But I don't remember if he threw it at her. I think from what I remember, he kind of swiped it. I could be wrong. But I listened to the whole thing. It's about 47 minutes. Here's 1 minute. This is the one that's getting most of the play. This is one of the quotes that's picking up a lot of speed, but there are many. But here's one.
No, you haven't.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
You told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in the fucking thing. And you
figured
in the
it
face.
out.
And you said, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a closed fist.
You get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
You can't
I don't know
deck
what
me.
the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
So there's a lot of that in there. He's very calm the whole time and saying, can you please just, if you have a problem, please address me nicely. Why is everything throwing things and yelling at me?
Who's recording this?
I imagine him.
Probably him.
He's recording it.
So
Okay.
obviously he's going to stay on the calmer side. But there's a lot of, for anyone who's been in weird relationships or knows people who are in weird relationships, a lot of circular logic, a lot of gaslighting from her. So this is, I don't know if this is going to go away anytime soon. The audio hit the internet with the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp, which is how I found it, trending on Twitter. Fans showed support for him. Johnny and Amber have both been accused of domestic violence since they divorced in 2016. This did hurt his career, though. And seems no one believed him, but
he got accused of throwing his cell phone at her. I knew he threw something or something.
You guys want to hear my 8 best Justice for Johnny Depp hashtag tweets?
Yes.
Oh, is it something happened in the relationship? Hashtag Johnny. I mean, it's not great. It's not great.
It's great to know, though, that everyone is a chaotic piece of shit. Like back in the day, Marilyn Monroe was suffering horribly, but nobody knew about it until long after she was dead. Like everyone's life's a chaotic piece of shit.
Old school.
I also started thinking, a few short months ago, getting back to the Super Bowl commercials, if you would have said to me, like, what's Robert De Niro or Martin Scorsese like? I'd go, mystery geniuses. They're both geniuses, and I know nothing of them. And now I feel like I know way too much about it. Like, Scorsese's doing commercials for Coke, where he's hanging out at a party, making an ass of himself, and De Niro's on The View going, fuck Donald Trump, fuck that guy. Guy can lick my fucking balls. And it's like, I used to just think of you guys as geniuses who are like cloaked in secrecy. Yeah. I didn't know anything about you, and I liked it that way. There
was a glamour to it.
Yeah, don't you feel like I went through all the way De Niro all the way through his career, and Scorsese, just thinking they're quietly writing their next great movie right now or something. Now they're become way too human.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
We don't like our celebs human.
I want a little distance.
I like it,
You know what I mean? If Amber Heard was slapping me, I would run.
Yeah.
But it'd be hard to run with a boner. That chick is hot.
The ballast would be throwing you all over the place.
Yep. I'd be like the backup dancer for Lizzo on SNL.
Are you ready to get the bends in a way you are not going to like? Page 6 reports that an ex-actress who claims Harvey Weinstein raped her told a court at his trial Friday that his genitalia was so deformed she actually pitied him, and that he shot his penis with an erection drug moments before the alleged attack. Man went on to say that Weinstein, quote, has extreme scarring that I didn't know if maybe he was a burn victim, but it didn't make sense. He does not have testicles, and it appears like he has a vagina.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Mann said when she first saw Weinstein naked, she did perform consensual oral sex on him, and then she went on and on about the pity and all this stuff. Even though Mann and Weinstein occasionally did have consensual sexual encounters, she claims he raped her twice. Weinstein is only charged with one of the alleged sex attacks, and it is on record that he has a burned vagina.
Well, when guys get really heavy, things start to shift around down there. And
do tell.
Oh, it's like fat guys with cock eyes. You know what I mean? Like, no pun intended. Like with the faces the other way.
Yeah, but
that's a fat guy thing.
It is?
There's
show a picture of Biggie Smalls.
There's a couple things.
Show a picture of.
But is that because of weight gain?
Of Uncle Phil from Jackass? Fat guys have fucked up eyes.
Come on.
The more you know.
Okay, when you get heavy, you have higher levels of circulating estrogen, so your dick actually gets smaller, and then the penis and the flesh around it gets larger.
Sure.
So, like, if you ever see the fat guy at the Y, like, coming out of the shower, those guys always have small
like
dicks.
a little button.
Yeah, it's like a little button look. I don't know about the burned part. There's There's the botched circumcision part where sometimes some guys' circumcisions are a little rough.
Go awry.
I don't know if he had some McDonald's coffee between his legs and hit a speed bump. Like I don't
coffee.
I don't know what went on there. Yeah. But
hashtag fat guys.
More than ever, I rolled this out on Loveline 20 plus years ago. My condom with the birthmark on him.
Sounds genius.
Fucking genius.
Listen up, rapists everywhere.
Yeah.
Rape culturists.
You wear that condom that comes with the very distinct birthmark built into the condom, and that chick will go, he's got this big thing. It's like shape of Florida. It's right on top. You just pull your wang out right in the court, and everyone's like, oh, and the gavel smash. And
you must have quit.
Yeah, you must have quit.
Done.
That's
a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Not ribbed for your pleasure. That's what I would say about my birthmark condoms.
So we were joking about this. Andy Harris and I were joking. Is it one of those things like the Brady, courtroom scene where the guy has the neck brace on and Mike Brady throws the attaché and he turns
his head?
Were they trying to?
That was Uncle Fester.
Thank you. Oh,
yeah,
oh my God!
Same actor.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Were they trying to bait Harvey into being like, "That's not what my dick looks like"? It's. No, Brian,
wouldn't
this is the best day of my life?
Look, if your dick is dick figured, it's going to be a repeated theme amongst the ladies that are up there taking the stand, right?
We've only heard this now.
It's going to be something that you would it's going to be a common. If there's something different about your dick, I would say that the women are going to tell the same story for the most part.
Yeah,
assuming there was eye to eye, so to speak.
Although remember, a lot of these forced sexual encounters are him forcing oral on women.
Yeah.
So
now we know
that
why.
has I don't know. Pamela Anderson has split from her 74-year-old husband John Peters.
What?
In 12 days.
I was going to say it's been 2 weeks.
Just shy of a fortnight. In a statement, the actress said that they're putting off the formalization of their marriage certificate, and Pam thanks us for respecting her privacy. The day after the secret nuptials, her publicist told People magazine they're very much in love. They were married yesterday. The Hollywood Reporter said the split was abrupt, with Pam jumping on a flight back to Canada on Saturday morning, quote, just days after posting a loving shot of herself and the movie producer on her Instagram.
She may be, there's a group of mostly chicks I like to keep my eye on who are going to be nuts at some point, provide a lot of entertainment for us. It's a Heather Locklear syndrome, Pam Anderson.
Nicole back then.
Yeah, Pam Anderson is going down that road.
Yeah.
She's gonna provide a lot. There's an when you have to transition from everybody in the world wants to fuck you to not that many people want to fuck you. She's not really there yet, but eventually she'll transition, and that scrambles the brain.
Yeah. I wonder, I'm looking up his name because now it escapes me. I wonder, I'm making this up, by the way. This is totally just an editorial. If she said, no, my heart is with WikiLeaks guy.
Right. Julian Assange.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there was she was a staunch supporter of him, and that completely went away, that story.
Right.
So we wish them the best. Hope they get back together.
Yeah, we do. We're rooting for them.
Yeah. Facebook says it will start taking down bogus claims about purported cures and other unproven theories surrounding the coronavirus as the deadly outbreak continues to spread globally, sparking a surge of online misinformation.
I keep hearing it's basically the flu kills more people, and we shouldn't be that freaked out by it.
It's possible, but the number, and obviously people who are, immunocompromised, you are probably not going to die from it.
No, but the flu claims a lot of people every year. This is just that, or it's not going to do the same number as the flus. I mean, what we're doing is we're spinning this up. We don't need to spin it up.
So, do you think that the flight cancellation is just alarmist stuff? And the celebration of Chinese New Year cancellations.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Maybe within China, I guess. I don't know. I hear varied reports. I hear varied reports, but a lot of the reports I hear is we are spinning. I mean, to be fair, the news has to spin you up to get ratings. They just have to. So we are then. Since none of us are, viral scientists, and we don't have boots on the ground, and we don't really know what's going on, then all we can do is watch the news, and the news is going to ratchet it up.
Right.
And I've heard from a few sources, like a Dr. Drew of the world, who's not into or is not getting paid to ratchet things up, that it's like the flu and we should all calm down.
But then, if on the other side of that, there's also the theory of it's China. How do we even know that the numbers are as low as they're claiming they are? There's nothing in it for them to not protect their image.
I don't know, but the mask doesn't stop you from getting stuff. It stops you from pushing stuff out, like why surgeons wear masks. So don't bother. All right.
I won't.
What's next?
Meghan Markle has scored her first TV gig after breaking away from the British royal family. She'll make multiple appearances on a Canadian reality show about second weddings. That's according to Page Six. She'll join her best friend, Toronto wedding stylist Jessica Mulroney, on the upcoming Netflix show I Do Redo. According to a press release, the 10-part series, quote, revisits first-time wedding disasters before remaking the wedding of their dreams for 10 devoted couples. Meghan has experienced second weddings, by the way. Prince Harry's her second husband, following her 2013 divorce from producer and agent Trevor Angelson. So now she's a reality star again.
He's got a book deal, probably in the makes.
One would think.
Are they just backing up the Brinks truck to her to get her to do a reality show, or does she just like this guy and like this girl and want to do it?
Didn't you see that red carpet clip of them going to some premiere and Harry chatting up Iger from Disney, being like, my wife, she does voiceover. She'd love to do something with you. So I think she wants wants to get in the game.
No, I know she wants to get in the game, but this seems like a weird place. Like,
but it's tasteful, quote unquote. She's talking about weddings, and I don't think it's a lot of controversy for her. But I don't know. I'm
back to Scorsese. I don't want him in dumb commercials for Coke.
He's been doing commercials for years.
Has he?
Yeah. I think he's been a few.
Yeah, he has.
Possibly,
you're right. Yeah, and Super Bowl. I don't like it. I like
I'm on board with you with the De Niro thing, though. Like for my entire childhood, it was like, ooh, this genius, taciturn actor, who doesn't like to talk, and it's like now it's like he can't get the guy to shut up.
It just seems like an angry truck driver or something. Like I know, something happened. Somebody just ripped the lid off the foil off the can of peanuts, and he's going nuts now. Maybe it's a thing where it's like I'm going to die. I got to get in as much as I can. But I don't know. I like that thing where it's like.
Imagine Stanley Kubrick.
There was a time in Tab Hunter, look at that guy, so good looking.
Yeah.
The ladies,
a man's man,
but he's a confirmed bachelor. He doesn't have time to settle down. But would you like to win a date to go to the premiere with Tab Hunter? Oh, he's a dreamo.
He's so dreamy.
Montgomery Cliff, no lady can nail him down.
That's right. Sorry, ladies. Liberace's a confirmed bachelor. Finds only his mother's love. It's like, I don't know. I know it's wildly naive, but I don't know. I don't like knowing everything about everybody.
I don't want to ask or tell.
That's right. That's what I feel. All right, Gina, one more.
All right. Well, 100,000 square foot home in Bel Air, California, that's said to be the most expensive home in the U.S. at $500 million will hit the market soon, according to Fox News. I'll show you what that kind of house looks like. It's nicknamed The One. It's an opulent hilltop home. It sits on a gated 4-acre property, includes 18 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms. And here's what else it has.
It's a pigeon fire pit.
Yeah, and look at that library. A giant theater, multiple swimming pools, water features, waterfalls, a massive library, built-in book with those big and booked-in bookshelves, a spa with a steam room and a jacuzzi, a whole nightclub, a 20-car garage, tennis court, multi-lane bowling alley, jellyfish aquariums, wine cellar, game room, billiard rooms, pool house, and a 3-bedroom guest house with its own spa and pool for a cool $500 million.
I'll guarantee that whoever owns that, whoever buys that for $500 million, the very first night they do theater night, where they're going to show a first-run movie, nothing works. I guarantee it.
All the AV.
I guarantee. My daughter called me the other day. She's like into the theater. It's brand new. Everything's brand new. It's like TV remote. Dad, what's going on? Like hold it, roll the batteries around, replace the batteries, shut the reboot, hit the breaker, hit it, fire it up, reboot, pointing at the stereo, pointing at the projector, and pointing at Natalia, like nothing. It's like, all right, well, it's Friday night.
Enjoy our theater.
No theater for you.
Sit here and eat popcorn.
Thank you for interrupting. It's just, it doesn't work, then it does work. That's how it works.
There's
how it works.
reason.
It's just how it works. We're not there yet. It just doesn't work. I don't. Then, you talk to Ed, and he'll go like, "Oh yeah, I can just reboot your remote or something. I can do it remotely." And it's like, okay, but why the reboot? Why does this happen so often? And the answer is, we're over our skis. It's simple.
Yeah. We want to get there.
They go,
promise outreaches.
You're just going to hit that one button, and that's going to take all the drapes, and they're going to automatically close, and then the projector's going to come down from the ceiling, and then the screen's going to come down, and then you think of your favorite movie, and then that'll be the movie that'll be playing, and then you press the button, and nothing happens.
Error.
And then everyone is such a junkie when it comes to their tech stuff, like when your TV goes out or you can't watch that movie or whatever it is.
Ruined.
You're such a junkie that there's no punitive part of it. Like, you don't call the guy and go, "Hey, fucker, I gave you a fucking ton of cash." And then you go,
"Get your ass down here.
What are you doing now?" And they go, "I'm eating with my wife."
I need a fix.
I need a fucking fix. I'll blow you. Could you come down and reboot this thing? Like, please, because you're such a junk. All you want it to do is work. And at this point, when they then get the thing to work that doesn't work all the time, now they're the hero.
That's right. Save the day.
We shouldn't have ever been down that road.
Would it work that way with your front door? Like, if if the carpenter who hung your front door, like, oh, the deadbolt never works and things always dragging on the ground, when he fixed it, would you call him a hero? Would you have to keep coming back and fixing it? Or would you go, hey, fucker, learn how to hang a door? Tired of this shit.
But we don't know, and I would.
Yeah,
I'd call him a hero, but you wouldn't because you're a carpenter.
Yeah.
We don't know how to handle the electronics, so he's a hero.
Well, it's, yes. And the door's mechanical, and you got to lift it, but you fix it or whatever it is. But yes, all you want it to do, all you want it to be is right again or fixed, and we're just not there. And I have no fucking idea why we're not there. We are not there.
It's a Sisyphean thing. We'll never be there. Like, as soon as a new thing comes out, it's just beyond our grasp, of mastery.
Yes. And what we should be doing is going, look, I want this to be the best system circa 2008. Because everyone's like,
great.
What they do is they go, you know what the future is? The future doesn't work because we haven't worked it out. You know what I mean? You're going to you're going to have the first car with air conditioning in it.
Give me 2011's best.
Right, that's what it is. Give me a little analog. I don't need and what they do is they go, what we do is we daisy chain all the TVs. So it's like, let's just say you're watching your show in this room, and then you move to that show. You could pause it, and then I say, I don't need that. I want it to work every time in the room I'm in.
Just this one.
I don't watch TV shows and go, man, I wish I was in another room some of the time.
This room's getting boring.
Yeah. I hate this ottoman. I wish I could go to another room and watch 12 minutes of this and then return to this room again.
See if this improves any. You want to come back?
Yeah, I don't have that impulse. Yeah. I'm quite the opposite. I'm like, I'm going to shut the door and put a towel under it. When people sniffing me.
I'm boarding up.
That's right. All right, let's bring it home.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news. I'm so warm and dry.
Gina Grad. That was the news with Gina Grad.